NFL 24. And we get to watch Brian Robinson Jr. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Cowboys and the Saints next on EA Sports.
Folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Harvard French Quarter at the Caesar Superdome. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store. As it will be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory.
Bookman Lewis, welcome back to Chili. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are on another episode of the Kelvin Bridge Superstar Mode right here on Madden 24. If you missed any of the other episodes I've ever on the Chili playlist. So, the last game we had a victory against the Buccaneers, but did not. The recording software, I recorded it and then I went ahead and actually deleted it by mistake, so that was my bad, but that's what we're looking at. So 1-on-1 coming in. There's a pass to Olave. So the pass to Olave is good for a first down. So good job by Chris Olave. Chris Olave doing an excellent job. One of Kelvin's favorite receivers.
He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. The numbers for Gibbs from last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores, and you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
So Kelvin takes off, gets a gain of 6, so we 3rd and 1.
That's an early scramble reviewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins establishing as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play.
Oh, and Gibbs is nailed in the backfield, loss of 2.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a
4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The kick is up, it is good.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Off play action. Rich. This is caught by Tucker. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rich.
Incomplete.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The Saints are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a
3rd and 4 now.
How to navigate the always tough NFL.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs.
Gibbs again. Did he get it? He got it.
First down as we get this up to about the 42. They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he's finally taken.
George Kittle is injured on that play, but I'm not sure. Oh, George Kittle was dancing, but now he's injured. That makes no sense.
3-0 after 1.
Makes no sense.
EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st.
So Kittle will be out. Stackhouse will be in.
Operating from the gun. Rich.
Incomplete.
Incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Well, a moment
momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense have other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs, and he'll be upended at the 33.
4 rushes, 10 yards for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Brings up third down. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages.
There's Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown, Saints! So it's Jahmyr Gibbs does it. There you have it, folks. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out.
And the defense is strong, folks, not allowing any points so far for the boys.
19 Tigers.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just
Here we go now. Jahmyr Gibbs in the back for alongside Kelvin. He's going to get the call. And he is going to get smothered, only a gain of 2.
2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here. Quick to the tight end. And he gets this.
So Weldon is in there for George Kittle.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Operating from the gun, Rich. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they heard the footsteps there. Weldon missed that one.
Because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Incomplete.
He just dropped the pass. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first.
So Weldon gets another one.
13-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone.
Tremaine Weldon.
Great effort there. With his
Tremaine Weldon.
for a touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. But those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. And defense just has to hate those guys.
It just drives them crazy because oftentimes you
So there you have it, folks.
have either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Kick is up and it's good, and here
Back in
comes
this
the Saints.
offense, heading back out to the field. He had a couple of touchdown passes in that game. Throwing to start the drive. Rich. He's got it complete to
Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown, Saints!
Races down the right side. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs.
My goodness gracious, folks, Jahmyr Gibbs.
And the Saints are able to hang on to their
Look at that, folks. Nobody's going to stop Gibbs after that catch. The speedy Gibbs. Sing it with me. When the Saints marching in, when the Saints go marching in. Yes.
Out is Gibbs, their quarterback with this offense, to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive.
All right, it's third already, folks. Like I said,
drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And able to get this one all the way up to about the
so Landon Dickerson comes out.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
And Kelvin gets Kelvin! What a run! 3 rushes, 21 yards for Kelvin.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. 5 yards is the tally.
7 rushes, 24 yards for Gibbs.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line. Once the
Here we go now, Kelvin
That was an O-line on a mission.
from the shotgun.
Sink, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
What a first down catch. And that's it.
So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. Well, look around.
We're not going to coach.
So here are the Saints to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bucs. They lead here as well as they come up on first down.
Here we go, shot.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone.
346 yards passing for Kelvin.
53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Gibbs straight ahead. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run here. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup.
So Jahmyr Gibbs with the run, first down. Give it again to Gibbs, and Gibbs is met.
Instead of give up the middle. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, Rich. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line. Even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Gibbs is in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to
So
do.
Jahmyr Gibbs does it again.
3 down, stay on the field.
This time a
Running and
rushing
catching,
touchdown.
he gets it done.
Out onto the field.
And the Cowboys, the defense holding the Cowboys to goose egg. Defense is on it today. Explosive on both sides of the football here.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich.
Tremaine Weldon.
Receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rich. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
So here we go,
In this
folks.
situation, the defense
397
was effective,
yards
able to
for
stop
Kelvin
him
on the
before he could get
pass.
the steam going.
Now this one was tight end out on the right side. And he takes it just a few yards shy of the red zone before he goes.
Tremaine Weldon.
15 yards here for number 15.
I'll tell too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Olave over the middle, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs.
Oh my, they were ready for him, boy. They were ready.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold.
Kelvin tried to run. He got grilled as well. Lost yards on the play.
They stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
70 Lions.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. So Gibbs does it again.
And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. It has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he's absolutely carved up.
The
Cowboys still with the goose egg.
You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. And we're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now. Trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
He's got him in, complete.
So Pickens with the great catch there.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field.
470 yards for Kelvin.
No reason to go away from it now.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Brandon, you gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from...
Great catch by Tremaine Weldon.
A gain there of 21 yards.
491 yards and 4 touchdowns for Kelvin.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down, they go back to Gibbs. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team.
That's the 2-minute warning.
Because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's not even going to get back to the
4th
line
and
of
5.
scrimmage. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight.
And there it is.
Now this is
The
Saints
Cowboys.
offense now as they get ready to take over here.
The Cowboys
And a few
finally get on the board here
just about do it.
to avoid the shutout. But Kelvin and the Saints pretty much have this one sewed up, folks.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I know that every now and then we get those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs.
Lionel Boyd.
They did that.
The Cowboys not even going to take a timeout. That's going to be the end of the game right there.
First down.
So the Saints destroy the Cowboys here, 38-7.
So this this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right
19
now,
completions,
Defense,
491 yards, and 4 touchdowns for Kelvin. 20 yards on the rush.
When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Saints, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.
So there you have it, folks. Kelvin and the Saints go off on the Cowboys. Unbelievable. So in the next episode, folks, it is that game against Carolina. If you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Remember to whoop back fam today. Sniff and bot into the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video.
Can't wait to watch some film from today.
Always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. I am out.